you to guide me on my way back home. I deeply yearn to now return and claim my ascension throne, the fifth dimension and beyond, inheritance above the sky. To heaven's call I now respond, in higher realms forever fly. Ascended clan, I ask for this, not only for myself. Let every being upon this earth partake of heaven's wealth. Even unto earth herself she also would return, to end the madness of this flesh. A fire within us burns. Please help us to remember that we all are innocent, and by mercy and compassion unto heaven earth is sent. Resurrection of ascension, and God is found in man, and we all are family members of the great ascended clan. The love of God within my heart has healed and set me free, a love that is because I am, therefore I love me. Among the great ascended clan, I am eternally. Oh, there you be, beloved. I'm loving you. I'm championing you, empowering you, and facilitating you and me and all of us in the divine remembrance of the Ascension. I am Astarius Miraculii, and today I am bringing forth the frequency of the 2012 Ascension paradigm. We are living in very accelerated times of consciousness, and these are times for us to come into the remembrance of who we are in the divine reality of our being. 2012 is a jumping point for us to jump back into that absoluteness that we have come from, to come into the realization that we are the crystallization of the whole universe, to come into the realization that we are meant to ascend into that absoluteness of divine selfhood, that we are qualitatively all that God, Goddess, Absolute is, just as the wave is qualitatively all that the ocean is. This is the time of planetary ascension. And along with the planetary ascension, there are many challenges and trials and tribulations, and many of us are catching a lot of difficulty during these times because The ante is very high. It's up very, very high. And this is the time of accountability, where we have chosen as a collective race of beings to be accountable for the misuse of energy that we have engaged in the past. And so we bless the darkness, make it right, reverse the tide, and free the light, recognizing that all of the pain, all of the despair, all of the distress and the difficulty of life is something that is meant to be used as fertilizer. Fertilizer is waste, and yet we put fertilizer on the ground and the soil yields even richer crops as a result of that fertilizer, as a result of that waste. And so we want to take the waste of our life and turn it into something very fruitful. And it is wise not to despise it. Use the dung to fertilize it. For life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure. So it's time for us to remember who we are. I say with conviction, we remember who we are. We remember where we're from. We remember what we're for. We remember where we're bound. We remember we're divine. What was lost, we have now found. We remember, and we are walking on wings, riding the bliss ascension brings. When we come into the full resonance of the ascension, not only is it something that occurs on an individual level, but when one individual being ascends, there is a synergy that happens with every other ascension that is, was, or ever will be. There is the resonance then of the oneness, of the wholeness of the ascension. Just as healing is also an expression of the oneness, of the wholeness. Every healing is meant to reach out and empower every other healing, and to in turn be empowered by every other healing. And so, beloved, it's time to remember who you are. That you are that divine expression of being. That you are connected with every wonderful being in all of existence. Every being doing great work, doing great creative expressions is you by extension. Own all of who you are. Let go of the tendency to be renting with the option to buy. Own your soul. Own your life. Own your prosperity. Own your love. Own your wisdom. Own your joy. Oh, and own your bliss. Because bliss is your birthright. And bliss is my birthright. And never has there been a time when we didn't own the whole of bliss. The only thing that is missing is the awareness of this bliss. And so the vocal harmonics that I offered earlier, I offered with the intention to bring us all back into alignment with that bliss. Recognize that the angels and the ascended masters are standing forth now to bless your pain, to bless your darkness, to bless your anger, to bless your despair, and to bring it back into right alignment. Because everything that you bless will bless you back. And we're going to bless it free. And we're going to love it free. And we're going to rise in the majesty of all that we are. And so with these intentions in mind, I'm going to now offer some frequency of the didgeridoo as a healing resonance to more greatly empower that which we are doing. As I look at you, I look as the universe looking at you through my eyes. And as I look into your eyes, I see the universe looking back at me through your eyes. I see your pain melting away. And I offer this didgeridoo frequency to more greatly facilitate that. Love yourself with the passion of heaven. Receive this and be aligned with your divine intentions. And so 2012, Ascension Paradigm. Time to wake up and remember. Just as in the creation story, that God created the heavens and the earth, that the earth was void and without form, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. Notice that it said that the earth was void and without form. Not that the earth did not exist, but the earth was void and without form, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters and said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And so our ascension is void and without form, and darkness is upon the face of the deep relative to our ascension. And now it is time for us to move upon the face of the waters and say, "Let there be my ascension, your ascension, our ascension." When the Spirit of God, which is the Father God, moved upon the face of the waters, in actuality, He was moving upon the body of the Mother God, who is water. Just as a man releases his sperm, his seed, moves upon the body of woman, And he says, let there be a baby. And after the cycle of 9 months, when what? The water breaks, the woman says, and there was a baby. And to move upon the face of the water is also to be in alignment with our emotional body. We must be attuned emotionally to make things happen in our lives, because our emotions are the energy in motion, the motor that brings it all into being. Our thoughts have no power without being infused with our emotionality. So be aligned with your emotion, for we need the emotions in order to ascend. That is our feeling nature. And one of the very powerful things about feelings is that they are the access code to God. We experience God through our feelings, not through our thinking. And in order to really triumph in this 2012 paradigm cycle, we must positively align with our feelings, letting go of being afraid to feel, even the more challenging, painful feelings. When we're willing to stand still and feel the difficulty of life, we become empowered by that difficulty. We learn all that that difficulty has to teach us. And then that difficulty outlives its usefulness and moves out of the way, making room for something else more wonderful. So don't run away from your feelings, because you can't heal what you won't reveal. And you can't heal what you're unwilling to feel. And it is on the wings of your feeling that you will rise up in the resonance of the ascension. On the wings of our feelings, we will rise up in the resonance of the ascension. So let us move upon the face of the waters, which is our emotional body, connected to the goddess energy within us. And the goddess teaches us many wonderful things. And in order to ascend, we must align with the resonance of the goddess. For only she can teach us how to be the chalice, and to allow her to pour forth the baptism into the chalice of our souls. And once we're filled up by the pouring out of the goddess, then we'll be able to pour out the baptism upon others. And so we are in the time of planetary ascension. See the beauty that you are. Even as I speak, feel the pain and the despair melting away, and recognize that the whole of the universe is standing behind you to make that a reality. The universe has got your back. The universe is that which empowers you, uplifts you. For you are the crystallization of the universe. Your body, your soul, your individual being is really the meeting place for the whole universe that you are. Just as you can take a cell from within your body, anywhere within your body, from a strand of your hair, or from your big toe, or from your eyebrow, anywhere, any cell in the body carries the entire genetic blueprint of the whole body. And you are a cell in the body of the universe, a soul in the body of the universe, and the universe a cell in the body of your soul. And you're carrying the entire celestial blueprint of the universe at large. And this is the eternal remembrance that is happening in the 2012 paradigm. You remember who you are. You remember where you're from. Where are you from? You're from the beginningless beginning. Where are you bound? Yes, you remember that too. And you are bound all the way into the endless end. You are from the beginningless beginning to the endless end through the portal of your human existence. Wake up and remember, beloved, you are divine, you are whole, you are complete, you are perfect, you are safe, you are wise, you are powerful, and you are going home, and we are going home into that absoluteness from which we emerged and unto which we now return. I love you so much. I champion you. I am Astarius Miraculii. And what I shared with you earlier, the Great Ascended Clan, that which I opened with, is a selection from my book, Miraculii, Song of Ascension. You can get my book, and you can get a number of CDs that I've created, the didgeridoo and chants and invocations, and spirit rap is that piece which I'm most widely known for. I now also have a radio program on Blog Talk. It's called Walking on Wings, Ascension Radio. And you can access that through blogtalk.com/Miraculii, MIRACULII. And my website is Astarius.com, ASTARIUS.com. I encourage you to watch this video many times. Share it with your beloveds, for there is a lot of frequency in that the whole of the universe unto God Goddess Absolute has shown up in this transmission. I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you. I empower you. And we are going home. Blessed be. Blessed be. Blessed be. We are walking on wings, riding the bliss Ascension brings. Namaste.